And so you can live your life having all the potential, being called to be the light of the world, the salt of the earth, saying you have the potential, you have the opportunity to be the temple of God. You were still, no matter how you're living it, were formed and knit together in your mother's womb by the creator of the universe. You are loved so deeply and so much that creator God sent his one and only son. It changes nothing about who you were made to be, who you were designed to be. But you can live your whole life like a microphone without power if you do not invite the Spirit of God into your life. You can live your whole life with all the potential in the world, all the affirmation that sits there and is very true about you, but unless you invite the Spirit of God to come in you and activate something in you and say, change everything about me. I give you everything, God. Like Louis said, I am dead. That's the old me. Create a new me in your spirit. Man, you're missing the point. And so it's not harsh. It's just true. It didn't take away how much God loves you. It didn't take away how he made you. It didn't take away how he loves you, but it takes away what you can accomplish in this world. It takes away what you're capable of, the change you can make around us. And friends, we need a change. We need light. I want to tell you, I believe in you so much to step out of here and change the culture, because it's what the disciples did, and they were young too. Unschooled people even. And we're still talking about the message they sent out, because when the Spirit of God fell in Acts and Pentecost and they went out and started just going full force for the gospel, we're still living in it. That's still in motion. That's still happening. And now it's your turn to be that disciple. It's your turn to be filled with the Spirit of God and actually go out and be the light in the world. For the world to change, it's not on your parents necessarily to change it. They're a part of it. It's not on even the president to change it, although you would hope he would be a part of it. It's not on all the older people and the leaders. It's actually on you too. You are the light of the world. You are the salt of the earth. You are the temple of God. So you say, okay, I want to be that. How do I do that? I've heard, I've been in church, like you said, I know these words, I've heard these words, I've said these words, but it hasn't activated. Well, you need the Spirit of God in your life, right? And you receive the Spirit when you receive Christ. And that begins to change things about you. But I want to talk a little bit about this idea of you being the temple, because I think this is going to be really helpful. So back in the day when Solomon built the temple, there's this whole thing where Solomon invites God's presence to live in the temple. And he goes through this whole prayer and all of these sacrifices and all these things and asks God, would your presence dwell in this place? And God responds to Solomon, and he says to Solomon, yes, I see your heart, I see your cry. If this place honors my name and glorifies my name, then I will invade this space. My presence will be in this place, and it will be stamped on this temple forever. But then he says, but if you don't glorify my name in this house, if this house does not honor me, then my presence will no longer be in this temple. This temple will actually be an embarrassment, and I'm paraphrasing here. It'll be an embarrassment, and in the Message version of this passage, it says, it will be a God-visited devastation.